It's more than just the quality combination of mint, pepper, and woods. You'll need to know these 5 key points. Let's start by looking at a real bottle. The sprayer is amazing, lets out a nice big blast, pushes out far, and the cap is awesome because it is magnetic and does click into place, so you can pick this bottle up by the cap, even though I don't recommend that, but it is very secure to say the least. Now the bottle has the concentration and name on the front, the Chanel logo on the top, and then the batch code on the bottom. The box is going to be the same color scheme with the name and concentration on the front, Chanel logo on the top, ingredients on the back of the box, and the batch code on the bottom. Now this is a very classy presentation, but let's jump into what really matters, the smell. The opening is all about fresh and spicy accords. The most prominent is the signature Bleu de Chanel grapefruit, which is very fresh and citric. It is authentic, but it never comes across as too bitter as many authentic citrus notes do. And then there is a decent dose of spice accords, so I get a lot of spicy mint, which kind of has a greenness to add to the fragrance. And then there is a subtle pink pepper. So this pepper is not like peppery and abrasive where you want to pull away from it. It has more of a semi-sweet and smoothing out nature, and it really helps amplify that citrus nature that you get right off the bat. And then into the mid, there is a woody depth that adds underneath, and a lot of that prominent actual grapefruit note does fade away, but you maintain that heavy freshness. So after about 15 minutes and heading into the dry down, it is all about fresh woods with a slightly spicy nature, and you do maintain this into the dry down, but those spices are gradually fading. And then in the dry down, it is these fresh woods. They are just pumping out, they are heavy, and there are some warm amber on the edges that really help blend everything together. They are super warm, and the rest of the wear is just fresh woods with a slightly dark tinge. The performance is just as good, 10 to 12 hours on the skin. With 4 sprays, I can get an arm's length of projection for 4 to 5 hours. And then after this period, it does recede, but it still maintains a 2 to 3 foot ambiance for the rest of the wear. This will leave a scent trail as you walk by, but it doesn't really have the density that when someone walks by you 10 seconds later, they're still getting your wafts of Bleu de Chanel EDP. Just not gonna happen here. As for seasons and occasions, this is everything and anything. Of all blue fragrances, this is actually best for date night because it does have that dark and mysterious nature. Now the best performance factor, this gets a bunch of compliments, one of the best for men. As we head into the final key points, make sure you subscribe. My biggest pro is the extreme versatility. The next one of the best beginner fragrances. And lastly, this is the highest quality for the price that you pay. Now the cons, this is not going to be unique to you as it is such a popular fragrance, and it is not the best from the trifecta. Who's in the trifecta? Check out this video here. Bleu de Chanel EDP is a mega compliment getter and would definitely be a great one and only for you. I'll see you in the next video. Let's see who's best.